Before the glitz, the glam, and the grand wedding that shut down two countries, before the Instagram fame, the luxury brand deals, and millions of followers, there was just a little girl born into the heart of Lagos. A girl who would grow up under the spotlight, but raised by the quiet strength of a single mother. This is the story of Priscilla Ojo, the daughter of a Nollywood legend who carved her own path and became a modern-day African princess. From babyhood to becoming the bride everyone is talking about. Let's take it back to where it all began. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Tosin again. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for always rocking with me. You know your family. And if this is your first time here, a big welcome to Vibe with Tosin. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Now let's dive into this gist proper because Priscilla's story is one you need to hear from the beginning. Priscilla was born on the 13th of March 2001, right in the heart of Lagos State, Nigeria. That day, Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo, being her mother, didn't just welcome a daughter, she welcomed her biggest motivation. At the time, Iyabo was a young woman, still finding her footing in the Nigerian film industry, juggling movie sets with morning sickness and wondering how she'll pull through. But the moment she held that baby girl in her arms, everything changed. As a newborn, Priscilla was calm, bright-eyed, and full of quiet strength. Her mother has often described her as an easy baby, the kind who never cried unnecessarily, who seemed to understand the course of life from the very beginning. She was born into a world where love was present, but life wasn't always easy. Her parents, Iyabo and Ademidun Ojo, didn't stay together for long. And so from a very early age, Priscilla's world was shaped by one woman, her mother, her protector, her provider. Even as a baby, the bond between Iyabo and Priscilla was unshakable. While her older brother Festus was the playful one, baby Priscilla was the observer, the one who clinged to her mom's wrapper on late nights, the one who watched quietly as Iyabo rehearsed scripts while stirring soup over. Didn't have much at that time, but what she did have, she gave fully to her children. She once said, "I never let my kids see my cry." And that strength, that quiet dignity, became the foundation of Priscilla's entire life. And that's how her journey began, not in designer heels or spotlight interviews, but in a tiny room in Lagos, and a mother who swore to give her all, her sacrifices, her everything to the children she has gotten. Now, fast forward to few years, and little Priscilla was no longer that quiet baby wrapped in Ankara any longer. She grew up quickly, too quickly, some might say, because being raised by a single mother was always in the spotlight meant you had to grow thick skin early. By the time she got into secondary school, Priscilla was already used to seeing her mom on TV and at movie premieres. But unlike what you might expect, she was not a child who let fame get to her head. She was quite reserved, focused, and low-key book smart. Yes, she was stylish. She definitely inherited Iyabo's slay genes. But she wasn't the loud, attention-seeking type. In fact, classmates and teachers often describe her as calm, respectful, and well-grounded. And let's not forget, this was the era when social media was just starting to boom in Nigeria. While many teens were still figuring out Facebook, Prissy was already gaining attention online for her natural beauty and mature fashion sense. But her mom made sure she balanced it all with her studies. Iyabo Ojo didn't joke with her school. She made it clear to both Priscilla and her brother Festus, education first, entertainment later. After completing her secondary education around 2016 or 2027, the next chapter was university, and oh boy, Prissy didn't come to play. She got admitted into Babcock University, one of the most prestigious private universities in Nigeria. Her course, Media and Theatre Arts, a perfect blend for someone with her background in entertainment, but who still wanted to build her own identity. University was when Priscilla really came into her own. She wasn't just the daughter of a celebrity anymore. She was building her own brand. From her stylish outfits on campus to her viral TikTok skits and growing Instagram presence, Prissy was slowly but surely stepping into the spotlight. But here's what made her stand out. She was never messy, never caught in campus drama, and never disrespectful. She carried herself like a lady who knew who she was. She graduated in 2021, and if you saw the photos and videos from her graduation, you'd know that Iyabo Ojo was the proudest mother alive that day. The joy, the pride, the tears, everything came full circle. From that little baby born in 2001 to a full-grown woman with a degree, a growing empire, and a mother who never stopped believing in her. Now let's talk about the boss baby part of the story. Because while a lot of people know Priscilla as Iyabo Ojo's daughter, real ones know she's a whole CEO in her own right. Even before graduation, while some people were still trying to figure out how to write CVs, Prissy was already building an empire. She wasn't waiting for Nollywood gigs or banking on her mom's name. Nay, she was creating her own lane. Her first major business move was launching her fashion line called Prissy Closet. This wasn't your regular Instagram boutique that sells Ankara and jeans. No. Prissy Closet quickly became known for trending, youthful fashion pieces, sleek styling, and that clean luxury vibe that reflected her personal taste. Wow. From the logo to the photo shoots, everything about the brand screamed intentionality. And she was smart about it though. She used her influencer power to market her business, making sure every post she dropped served double duty. Oh my God. Content for the gram, promo for the brand. Genius, but she didn't stop there. She expanded with Prissy Luxy, another branch that focused more premium looks, elegant dresses, statement pieces, and fashion-forward accessories. Think soft life, think think Gen Z luxury, think young but expensive. And let's not forget, this babe was running a business, keeping up with school, and influencing at the same time. Multitasking was her second name. Aside from her own brands, Priscilla also bagged multiple endorsement deals, from tech brands like Techno and Itel to beauty and wellness companies like Beautiful Body Nigeria and Cindy Weight Loss. Face of several campaigns. She also worked with lifestyle and financial platforms, including crypto exchange companies and even beverage brands. She was that go-to face if you wanted a clean, classy, youthful ambassador with influence in both Nigeria and across the continent. But beyond the glam and the styling, what makes Priscilla's business journey so inspiring is her mindset. She once said in an interview, that growing up watching her mom hustle taught her not to rely on anybody, as in, not even a man, not fame, not even social media hype, but built her brands with consistency, quality, and intentional branding. And even when people doubted her or they tried to write her off as just Iyabo's daughter, she showed them she could stand 10 toes all by herself. From a fashion entrepreneur to a full-time content creator. Fast forward to June 2025 and boom, Priscilla Ojo is unveiled as one of the newest faces of the Visa Nigeria. Yes, the international brand wey dey pepper wallet across the globe. Let's be honest, my people, this is not beans. To partner with a brand like Visa means they see you as an influencer, credible, and able to resonate with both the youth and the elites. She was chosen not just for her pretty face, but because she represents trust, luxury, and modern Nigeria excellence. She's the type of girl who could wear a 500k dress, use her visa to buy champagne in Dubai, and still come online to promote small businesses the next day. Her campaign with Visa has not only elevated her brand, but also put her in a new space. Corporate recognition, not every influencer can transit like that. Now let's talk about the real G. How Priscilla has handled the Nigerian public, because we know how people can be. One wrong post, one rumor, one picture with mystery man, and boom, your name is trending. But one thing about Priscilla, she mastered the art of intentional silence. Or more. When gossip blogs come for her, she doesn't rush to clear the air. She let people talk while staying focused on her brands. Even when the whole Juma Juke saga started, with people wondering if it's real or not, Priscilla didn't talk too much. No over-explaining, no long threads, classy soft launches, coded videos, and strategic uploads. And that's what keeps people glued. She gives enough to keep us interested, but never too much to lose control of the narratives. Even during periods when people called her privileged or accused her of benefiting from her mom's network, she just continued to show results. From running her clothing brand, Priscilla Ojo, to collaborating with brands like Itel, Lipton, and now Visa, she's turned every negative thought into a stepping stone. And here's the thing, it's not that she's perfect. No one is, but she moves with intention. She works on her image. No wonder even people who don't like her still watch her. So what's next for Priscilla? With her growing connections, luxury partnerships, and even whispers of an international movie, one thing is clear, she's only just getting started. From celebrity kid to businesswoman and now a global face, Priscilla Ojo is working in purpose. And she's doing it stylishly. She's not just living off fame, she's building legacy. Oh, more. Now let's rewind the clock just a little. Before Juma Jukes entered the picture with all the East African charm, and before the grand wedding that trended across borders, there was once a time when the internet was buzzing about Prissy and Little Cash. Yes, so Little Cash, this shocky, crooner and former street pop sensation. So here's the gist. Sometime across 2019, rumors started flying that Priscilla Ojo and Lee Kesh were more than just friends. They had been spotted together at events, dropping comments under each other's posts, and even hanging out in a few subtitle but suspicious snaps. You know Nigerians now. We see two fine people together and boom, ship don't share. To be fair, they never publicly confirmed the relationship. But the chemistry, is loud gone. People especially raised eyebrows because of their age difference. Prissy was barely out of university and Lekesh was already a big name in the music industry. Some fans were here for it though. They said they looked cute together and that Prissy's calm energy balanced Kesh ras but sweet vibe. They were even spotted on a trip together in Dubai, and that one really got tongues wagging. But like always, Prissy kept it classy. No public love notes, no soft captions, no drama. And honestly, that's one thing about her. She keeps her private life private, even when the internet is screaming for answers. Eventually, whatever they had fixed out quietly, no shade, no online mess, no breakup post, just vibes and silence. Some said it was just a relationship. Others believed they genuinely liked each other, but it didn't work out. Either way, they both moved on with their lives peacefully. And to this day, neither of them has come out to deny or confirm the details. So once upon a time, Prissy and Lee Ketch gave us something to talk about. And even though it didn't last, it's part of her soft girl era story. Now let's enter the era that shut down the internet, scattered timelines, and left our jaws on the floor. The marriage between Priscilla Ojo and Juma Jukes, fondly dubbed JP 2025. Who would have thought our baby girl Prissy, born and raised in Lagos, would fall in love with one of the East African biggest music stars? But guess what? Love doesn't know borders, so. And these two, they made it look like destiny. The rumor started slow. A soft launch here, a suspicious music video cam, then boom, one day we woke up to pre-wedding photos that looked like magazine covers Prissy and Jukes in coordinated luxury fits, cultural attires, and the kind of chemistry you can't fake. Internet shut down. Then came the main event. And now it wasn't a one-day wedding, no, it was a full-bloom love tour. They kicked things off with a beautiful nikah ceremony in Tanzania. Intimate, elegant, and full of love. You could see how serious Juma Jukes was about honoring Prissy's roots and blending traditions. Then they moved to Lagos for the Yoruba traditional engagement. And wow, when I tell you that event choked with fashion, glam, and culture, I'm not exaggerating. Prissy showed up in a stunning royal purple ashoke outfit, corset snatched, beads laid, makeup flawless, and Jukes looking like a fine Yoruba demon turned husband material in full agbada. They didn't come to play. Iyabo Ojo gave the blessing of life that day. She was emotional, grateful, and you could feel her joy radiate through the screen. Her daughter was not just getting married, she was marrying a man who truly valued her. Next stop, a chic white wedding on the beach in Lagos. Picture palm trees, a golden sunset, live music, and that gown. Oh my God. Priscilla looked like a real-life princess, walking down the altar with soft classical music in the background. My Jukes waited like he won the lottery because, well, he did. And just when we thought they were done, these two said, "Hold my peace," because the final stop was a lavish reception back in Tanzania. Think grand balloons, East African royalty vibes, custom decor, and celebrity guests from all over the continent. If you weren't invited, just go and watch clips online and pretend you were there. But beyond the glitz and multiple ceremonies, what made JP 2025 so beautiful was how real their love looked. Jukes was intentional, Prissy was glowing, and together they gave us a love story that crossed languages, cultures, and expectations. Now, whether they met through mutual friends at a private event or slide into each other's DMs, no one knows for sure. What we do know is that the couple gave us a wedding series that will go down in Nigerian and Tanzanian pop culture history. And for the first time in a long time, we all agreed on one thing. Prissy didn't just marry well, she married right. Oh my God. A big applause to this babe. And that's it, beautiful people. From baby Priscilla to boss baby and now Mrs. Nkambala. What a journey. Love her or not, you can't deny that Priscilla Ojo is living her life with style, grace, and serious intention. If you enjoy this gist, don't just watch and waka pass. Show me some love, my people. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know what part of Priscilla's life inspired you the most. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Vibe with Tosin, because the gist never stop here. More stories, more drama, more glam coming your way real soon. Until next time, stay soft, stay glowing, and as always, vibe responsibly.